बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि ताला व बरकातुह। By the mercy of Allah the Almighty and through blessings of the Holy Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam, we have to start from verse number 13, chapter number 2, Al-Baqarah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ آمِنُوا كَمَا آمَنَ النَّاسُ قَالُوا أَنُؤْمِنُ كَمَا آمَنَ السُّفَهَاءُ أَلَا إِنَّهُمْ هُمُ السُّفَهَاءُ وَلَكِنْ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. वाव आतिफा इज़ा ज़र्फ़ुज़्ज़मान मफ़ऊलुन फ़ीह कीला फ़िअलुन मुस्बतुन मादिम मजहूल सीगा वाहिदुन मुज़क्करुन गायब लाम हरफुन जार हुम दमीरुन मजरूरुन मुत्तसिल आमिनू फ़िअलुल अम्र सीगा जमउन मुज़क्करुन हादिर वाव दमीरुन मरफूउन मुत्तसिल बारिस फ़ाइल काफ हरफुन जार मा इस्मुल मौसूल अस्माउल मौसूलात अल्लज़ी अल्लज़ानी अल्लज़ीना अल्लती अल्लतानी अल्लाती अल्लवाती अल्लाई मा मन अय्युन अय्यतुन आमना फ़िअलुन मुस्बतुन मादिम मारूफ सीगा वाहिदुन मुज़क्करुन गायब अन्नास फ़ाइल अल-फ़िल वल-फ़ाइल जुमलतुन फ़िअलियतुन ख़बरियतुन सिला अल-मौसूल वस्सिला मजरूर अल-जार वल-मजरूर ज़र्फ़ुन लग़व ली आमिनू क़ालू फ़िअलुन मुस्बतुन मादिम मारूफ सीगा जमउन मुज़क्करुन गायब वाव दमीरुन मुत्तसिलुन मरफूउन मुत्तसिलुन बारिज़ फ़ाइल अजवफ़ क़ाबला अल-हुरूफ़ अल-अस्लिया क़ाफ़ वाव लाम क़ाफ़ वाव लाम. So ayn kalma is waw, and when ayn kalma is harful illat, it's called ajwaf. If ayn kalma is waw, it is ajwafun wawi, and if it is ja, it is ajwafun ja'i. So here qawala qawalu ayn kalma is waw, so it is ajwafun wawi. A hamza lil istifham nu'min फ़िअलुन मुस्बतुन मुदारिउन मारूफ सीगा जमउन मुतकल्लिम नहनु दमीरुन मुस्ततिर फ़ाइल कमा आमन अस्सुफ़हा प्लूरल ऑफ सफ़ीहुन स्टूपिड अस्सुफ़हा फ़ाइल ली आमना अला हरफु तंबीह. There are three hurufu tanbih: ala, ama, and ha. Memorize them. There are three hurufu tanbih to awake someone to attain the attraction of the addressee: ala, ama, and ha. innahum humul mufsidun. Inna harfun mushabbahatun bil fi'l. How many hurufun mushabbahatun bil fi'l? 6. What are they? Inna, anna, ka'anna, layta, lakinna, la'alla. They enter to jumlatun ismiya. They make its mubtada mansoob and it is called ism. And they make khabar marfu and it's called khabr. Hum, innahum, hum ismu inna. Hum, next hum, mubtada al-mufsidun khabr, al-mubtada wal-khabar, jumlatun ismiyatun khabriya, khabar li inna. Inna wal-ism wal-khabr jumlatun ismiyatun khabriya. Be mindful, two hum. One is joined with inna and what is separate, and it is related to al-mufsidun. Are they same damair? You know, damair have 5 types. Marfu'un muttasil, marfu'un munfasil, mansubun muttasil, mansubun munfasil, and majrurun muttasil. Apparently they are same. They are both of them are hum. But first damir, that is with inna, it is damirum mansubum muttasil. Because it is ism of inna and ism of harfu mushabbahatun bil fi'l is mansoob. And it's joined with inna, so it is damirum mansubum muttasil. And next damir, hum. It is mubtada and mubtada is marfu and it's separated, not joined to the word, so it is damirum marfu'um munfasil. First damir is damirum mansubum muttasil and second damir is damirun marfu'um munfasil. Walakin la ya'lamun. La ya'lamun fi'lum manfiyyum mudari'um ma'ruf siga jam'um muzakkarun ghaib. Wow, damirum marfu'um muttasilun baris fa'il. And when was said to them, believe, as believed the people, they said, do we believe? As believed the stupids, beware, certainly they are the stupids, but not they know. And when was said to them, believe, as people believed, they said, do we believe? As believed the stupids, beware, certainly they are stupids, but not they know. وَإِذَا لَقُوا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا قَالُوا آمَنَّا وَإِذَا خَلَوْا إِلَى شَيَاطِينِهِمْ قَالُوا إِنَّا مَعَكُمْ إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ مُسْتَهْزِئُونَ. لَقُوا فعل مثبت ماض معروف صيغة جمع مذكر غائب. الذين اسم الموصول. خلو فعل مثبت ماض معروف صيغة جمع مذكر غائب. شياطين plural of shaitan refers to leaders of hypocrites. معكم مفعول فيه لثابت لا ثابتون. ثابتون اسم الفاعل هم ضمير فاعل معكم مفعول فيه اسم الفاعل والفاعل والمفعول فيه شبه جملة اسمية خبر إن. I did say ثابتون. Why? Because inna na and na is jam'un muzakkar. For jam'un muzakkar will come thabitun because it is jam'un muzakkar. Innama ma kafa. This ma enters to huruf mushabbahatum bil fail and make it motionless. When ma comes to huruf mushabbah bil fail, they make them passive. Now they don't act. Means if there is inna, it will make its mubtada mansoob and khabar marfu, but if there is ma, it will be to its original form marfu. Inna zaydan qa'imun. Inna zaydan qa'imun. Zaydan mansoob because of inna. And if we put ma on inna and we will say inna ma, then zaydan will become zaydun. Because when ma comes to inna, it stops it from acting. So inna harf mushabba bil fail ma kafa zaydun mubtada muntaliqun khabar. Mubtada wal khabar jumlatun ismiyatun khabriya. No link with inna. So this ma is called ma kafa. Mustahzi'un. Ismul fa'il jam'un muzakkar babul istif'al. And when they met who they believed, they said, we believed. And when they are alone, they were alone to their devils, to their chiefs, to their leaders, they say or they said, certainly we are with you. Only we were mocking. And when they met who they believed, they said, we believed. And when they were alone to their shayateen, to their devils, to their chiefs, they said, certainly we are with you, only we were mocking. Allahu yastahzi'u bihim wa yamudduhum fi tughyanihim ya'mahun. Yastahzi'u fi'lum musbatum mudari'um ma'ruf siga wahidum muzakkarun ghaib. And it is naqisun wawiyun, huzvun. Its mada is huzvun, hurufun asliya, ha, za and waw. Naqisun wawiyun. Yastahzi'u, he mocks. Allah, he mocks. But this meaning is not respectful meaning for Allah the Almighty, because making meek or mocking is not a good thing, it's a bad thing. And bad things are never associated to Allah the Almighty. So what does mean it then? It will mean, and he will punish them for mocking. The punishment of these hypocrites will be visibly like mocking. And what it will be? On the day of judgment, the doors of the paradise will be opened, and they will think that the doors are opened for them, so they will run towards the door of the paradise to enter into it. But when they will be very closed, automatically the doors will be closed and locked. So this punishment is like making meek. So it's called istihza. So we can't say, and we are not allowed to say, Allah mocks. Some people who were very careless in regard to respect of Allah the Almighty and respect of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they did not care at such places in the Holy Qur'an. And they linked and they associated wrong things with Allah the Almighty and with the Holy Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alaihi wasallam. So, Allahu yastahzi'u bihim. Allah punishes them for mocking. Not Allah mocks. Because making a meek is not a good quality, it is bad quality. And Allah the Almighty is free from all bad qualities. So we are not allowed to say Allah punishes, Allah mocks, Allah makes meek, Allah makes joke. No, we have to say Allah punishes them for mocking. Wa yamuddu, and he stretches. Yamuddu, al-huruf al-asliya, mim, dal, dal. So in huruf asliya, two dals. And when there are two letters of same jins, the word is called muda'af. So it is muda'af. Yamuddo is muda'af. And he stretches them. And he lets them loose. Fi tughyanihim. Tughyan is really boiling. It means rebellious, rebellion. It means disobedience with arrogance. Allah punishes them for their mocking and He lets them loose in their disobedience with arrogance. Ya'mahun, they roam. They go here, they go there without any purpose and without any reason. Amhun is blindness of the heart and amyun is blindness of the eyes. So Allah Almighty says that hypocrites, they are blind and blind by their hearts and by their soul. Their soul is not working, their heart is not working. So Allah punishes them for their mocking and He stretches them in their disobedience or lets them loose in their disobedience with arrogance. Ya'mahun, they roam. They have no goal to achieve. They go to this way, they go to that way, not to this, not to that. They are hung between them. Ya'mahun, they roam. أولئك الذين اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى فما ربحت تجارتهم وما كانوا مهتدين. اشتروا, they purchased. They purchased. Ad-dalala, misguidance. Al-huda, guidance. Rabihat, made benefit. Ma rabihat, did not make benefit. Tijaratun, business. Muhtadeen, guided one. Ismul maf'ul, min babil iftiyal. Those are who? They purchased misguidance with the guidance. So did not make benefit their business and not they are guided one. This ba that is on al-huda is called ba'u thaman or ba'ul iwaz. It enters to price. So they purchased misguidance by giving guidance, while the situation must be opposite. Purchasing means preferring, because when we go to the shop, we take what we need and we give what we don't need. So a person must need guidance. So they give misguidance and they take guidance, but the hypocrites, they give guidance and they take misguidance. So their business is not fruitful. Their business is not beneficent. Their business is in loss and big loss. Those are who they purchased misguidance for the guidance. So did not make benefit their business and not they are guided one. Kanu felun nakis. Al-falu nakisa 17. Kana sara asbaha amsa adha zolla bata ma bariha man fakka madama or laysa. And their action is opposite to al-huruf al-mushabbahatu bil-fail. Al-huruf al-mushabbaha bil-fail make their ism mansoob, and al-af'al al-naqsa make their ism marfu. They make their khabar marfu, and al-af'al al-naqsa make their khabar marfu. Kanu fil naqis, वाव दमीर मरफू मुत्तसिल इस्म मुख्तदीन खबर कान फिल नाकिस वल इस्म वल खबर जुमलतुन इस्मियतुन खबरिया. those or who they purchased misguidance for the guidance and did not make benefit their business, and not they are guided one. مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا فلما أضاءت ما حوله ذهب الله بنورهم وتركهم في ظلمات لا يبصرون. استوقد فعل مثبت ماض معروف صيغة واحد مذكر غائب. To enlight, to lit up, to kindle, jalana. Babul istif'al. Adwa'at, enlightened. Babul if'al. Zulumat, plural of zulmatun. Zulmah, darkness. And there is no plural of darkness in English, so we will say layers of darkness. Zulumat, layers of darkness. Their example. Whose example? Example of hypocrites. Their example is example of who? He kindled a fire, so when it enlightened his surrounding, took away Allah their light, and he left them in the layers of darkness, not they can see. Their example is like example of who? He kindled a fire, so when it enlightened his surrounding, took away Allah their light, and he left them in the layers of darkness, not they can see. Summum bukmun umyun fahum la yarji'un. Sum, deaf. Bukm, dumb. Umj, blind. What are they in Tarkib? Summun khabrun awwal, bukmun khabrun san, umyun khabrun salis. لأي شيء. المبتدأ محذوف وهو هم. أصلا كانت العبارة, the text was هم صم بكم عمي فهم لا يرجعون, but this is a style and we will learn it in Mukhtasar al-Ma'ani. Why mubtada is deleted? Why mubtada is mahzoof? Deaf, dumb, blind, so not they will return. أو كصيب من السماء فيه ظلمات ورعد وبرق يجعلون أصابعهم في آذانهم من الصواعق حذر الموت والله محيط بالكافرين. صيب, صيب, heavy rain. فيه ظلمات ورعد وبرق. أي الجملة؟ جملة اسمية أو جملة فعلية. It's clear it's جملة اسمية because there is no fail in it. What are the main elements of جملة اسمية? مبتدا and خبر. So فيه ظلمات ورعد وبرق. Where is مبتدا and where is خبر? فيه is مبتدا, is خبر, and ظلمات ورعد وبرق is مبتدا, because الجار والمجرور never become مبتدا. الجار والمجرور never become مبتدا. They are always خبر. And خبر is مقدم and مبتدا is مؤخر. Normally مبتدا is مقدم and خبر is مؤخر. But we have learned if khabar is al-jar wal-majroor and mubtada is nakira, then it is wajib to make mubtada muakhar. This is the case here. Khabar is al-jar wal-majroor fihi, and mubtada is zulumatum wa ra'dum wa barq. All of them are asma'un nakira. So al-ma'tuf alayhi wal-ma'tufan mubtada. And here to mention fihi before mubtada is wajib, not permissible. Yaj'aluna asabi'un, plural of isbu'un, finger. Azanihim, azan is plural of uzun, ear. Sawa'iq, plural of sa'iqatun, thunderbolt. Hazar al-maut, fearing death. Muhitun, who encircles. Ismul fa'il min babul if'al. Or like heavy rain from the heaven, in it are layers of darkness and thunder and lightning. They place their fingers in their ears from thunderbolts, fearing death. And Allah will encircle the unbelievers. Hazar al-maut, mudaf wal-mudaf ilayh. Al-mudaf wal-mudaf ilayh is maf'ulun lah. Yaj'aluna. Maf'ulun lah is an ism that indicates the reasoning behind fail. And it is always answer to why. For example, you say, they place their fingers in their ears from thunderbolts. Why? Fearing death. So, hadar al-maut is maf'ulun lah. Muhitun is ismul fa'il min babil if'al. Kafirin. Kafirs. يكاد البرق يخطف أبصارهم كلما أضاء لهم مشوا فيه وإذا أزلم عليهم قاموا ولو شاء الله لذهب بسمعهم وأبصارهم إن الله على كل شيء قدير. يكاد فعل مقارب. Four af'alul muqaraba, asa, kada, karaba, awshaka. Please memorize them and their action. Their ism is marfu and their khabar is mansoob. And they are four. Asa, kada, karaba, awshaka. And yakado is mudare from kada. Yakhtafu, it will snatch. Absara, eyes. Mashaw, they walked. And mashaw al-huruf al-asliya, mim, sheen, ya. So naqisun ya'iyun. Azlama fi'lu musbatun madin ma'ruf. Siga wahidun muzakkarun ghaib, babul if'al. It darkened. Qamu, they stood up. Qamu al-haruf al-asliya, qaf, ya, mim, ajwaf, jai. Qiyam. Almost, the lightning, it will snatch their visions or their eyes. Kullama, whenever, mafulun fi. Whenever it lightened for them, they walked in it. And when it darkened upon them, they stood up. And if willed Allah, certainly He took away their hearing and their vision. Certainly Allah upon everything is all powerful. Almost the lightning, it will snatch their visions or their eyes. Whenever it enlightened for them, they walked in it. And when it darkened upon them, they stood up. And if willed Allah, certainly He took away their hearing and their vision. Certainly Allah upon everything is all powerful. Raku is finished. So inshallah, in next lesson, we will start from the verse number 21st. And I will do request to all of you, please study next ruku before having a lesson. So when you are reading, stop at each and every word and look what is in sarf-wise, what is in nahw-wise. And when I say the word, before my answer, you think what is the answer in your mind. If the answer is matching, so it means you are correct, otherwise you are incorrect. So can I believe to all my sisters, all my brothers, all my daughters and all my sons that they will take it very serious because it is the Holy Quran. And we are not allowed to be heedless and careless in regard to the Holy Quran. Learn your sabak very properly and study the next ruku in advance. Inshallah, Allah Almighty will enlighten our hearts and souls with light of Quran and with light of His speech. I pray in the court of Allah the Almighty, may He protect our Iman and keep us alive with Iman and honor us at the time of the death with visitation of the holy face of the Holy Prophet and recitation of Kalmatul Shahada. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.